Yo, this your boy Mickey D, back again with another video. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share the video. If you like this video, give it some likes. Y'all know all I do is come with the real. But do not get sidetracked and pay attention to what I'm saying in the video so you will understand where I'm going with this. So if it don't comply to you, just sit back and just listen to what's being said in the video. If it do comply to you and you one of them individuals, then this video is for you. Now, I'm gonna jump into the video. For you guys that like to go rent rooms at the motel, I'm gonna say that again. For you guys that like to rent rooms at the motel, if you pick some female up off the street, you need to keep in mind that this female, she working the streets. So anytime that you take a female to the motel, do not put the room in your name. Now the reason for that, because she could steal you up. Sometimes when a female been working the street, sometimes they be tired, or sometimes when you pick them up off the streets, they be high. And they might find a reason to not to do anything with you in the room. So that's why you don't want to put the room in your name. You would rather for her to put it in her name, because if she do steal you up and she decide that she don't want to do anything with you, at least you know that you ain't gonna been a lost your money. She'll been a lost her money because she stood you up. That'll be on her, that won't be on you. If she don't have an ID, then you need to drop her back off. Call it off. Don't do anything with her. Drop her back off, you know what I'm saying? And call it a day. Another thing, do not take a lot of money into the motel. When you go to the motel, you need to have only the money that you're gonna spend with her. So I'm just telling you guys, if you the type to like to take a lot of money with you at a motel when you pick up some female off the street, you don't need to be doing that. You need to have only just enough to do whatever you're gonna do with her. Because if you take a lot of money into the room and let's just say you go to the bathroom or something, you lay your personal stuff down on the table, right? You know, they got them little stool tables inside the motel, you know what I'm saying? So you lay your phone, your personal stuff, if you got any jewelry or anything, you lay it on the table. She could be the type to go into your wallet or anything and try to, you know, take whatever's in your wallet, and you won't know that it's being missing till later. So I'm just telling you, I'm gonna help y'all to think better than what you've been doing. So if you one of them individuals that's been doing this, taking a lot of money with you at a motel when you don't need to take that much money with you, right? Don't even have no jewelry on. That's another thing. You don't want to have no jewelry on when you go inside the motel. You got to keep in mind, when you're picking somebody off the street, this is a random person that you're picking up off the street. So you don't know what their intentions are. You don't know what they might do. Sometimes you got females, when you pick them up off the street, You know, some of them we want to take a shower, right? Now, here's the deal. If she's in the bathroom a little too long, of course, you don't know what she probably doing in the bathroom. She could be texting somebody, you know what I'm saying, to come and try to do something to you, and you not knowing it, right? So anytime that you get the vibes, like you get bad vibes or anything, or something ain't right, and she's staying in the bathroom a little too long, you might want to get up and leave, because it might not be a good idea for you to just keep sitting in the room and then she haven't came out the bathroom yet, because she probably on the phone texting somebody, letting them know that, hey, she got a dude, you know, in the motel room, and she tell them that what room number, you know, what room y'all in, and then before you know it, somebody come up there, knock on the door, and you end up letting them in, you end up looking through the, because some people don't look through the peephole, some people just open the door, right? So if you end up opening the door to see who it is, and then they rush in on you, stuff like that doesn't happen to people. A lot of people end up dead in the motels, robbed, killed, and all that. So I'm just telling you, you do not want to take a lot of money with you. Now, if you plan on keeping this female all night, you already know that you're gonna have to have a little bit more money, right? Because she might charge you, let's just say, for all night, she probably charge you probably 100 or two, but you might not be willing to pay that much money to do whatever you're gonna do with her, because you're in the motel with her. But if you is gonna have her all night, be prepared to pay a little bit more money. So you still don't want to have a lot of money, because the deal is, if you in that room with her, you need to stay focused, you need to stay alert and pay attention to what's going on. Because if you one of them type that sleep hard, that's another thing. You don't want to do that. You want to let her go to sleep before you. You want to kind of like be more up than sleep, because you want to be able to stay alert of what's going on. If you sleep, she can go in your pants pocket, she can go to rambling and looking all through your stuff, because you knocked out sleep. So do not go and rent a motel room and got a female in there, and knowing the fact that you got money, jewelry, and all kind of stuff on you, but here you is, you in there high, you drinking, and now you done fell to sleep. So you don't want to do that. That's another thing. Do not drink out the same bottle with her, because if you go in the bathroom and you leave that drink with her, chances are, if she got some, she could put some in your drink, and you won't even know what's going on. Before you know it, she been to drug you up, and you been to fell to sleep. Then she end up robbing you that way. She end up getting you for your money and everything, and leave the motel. So you need to be very cautious on what you do when you picking up some female off the street that you don't know anything about, guys. Another thing, you know, these females, they have a limit of time on what they want to do with you. So she might not be the type to want to let you get your money worth. You know how some females say, oh, you only got 20, 30 minutes, so they probably give you about 30, 40 minutes. They have a limited time because some of them be want to make it back to the streets and do their thing. So they expecting for you to hurry up and do what you gonna do. Now, you probably won't get your money worth. The reason why you probably won't get your money worth because she's in a rush. She's not really into trying to please you. She in for the money. You see? So she gonna tell you that, hey, you only gonna get 30 minutes. So if she giving you 30 minutes and you don't been took care of your business and been got off by then, she gonna tell you, hey, get up. Time is up. Now here's the problem with that. This is how the conflict come in at. This is where the problem come in at. You feel like that you haven't got your money worth. So now you mad at her. And a lot of guys, they start feeling some type of way because they feel like they didn't get their money worth. But the female probably is not looking at it like that. She in for taking care of business to get you to do what you gonna do and to get the money. See what I'm saying? So she's not into try to stay in no room with you for a period of time, unless she just one of them type of female that want to stay all night with you. But most of the time, females be trying to hurry up and do what they gonna do with you so they can get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times their intentions might not be to come and do the business that you want them to do. Sometimes they come in there with the wrong intentions, you know what I'm saying? Try to pickpocket you, try to get you all your money or whatever, you know what I'm saying? If they can catch you slipping. This is why you don't drink behind them, you know what I'm saying? If you gonna drink, you need to drink light. But like I say, you need to let her have her own drink. She need to come in the room with her own drink. So that way, you won't have to worry about if she done put some in your drink or something like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get y'all to see, guys, that it's do's and don'ts when you go into a motel with a female. You do not want to get caught slipping. And this is why a lot of guys make mistakes. I'm trying to help you where you don't make a crazy mistake and get got, you know what I'm saying? So this is why I said don't put the room in your name. Let her put it in her name. Now, if you pick a female off the street and she tell you, oh, I got my own room, don't fall for that. Do not go into her room. Don't let her trick you to going into her room. Because if you go into her room, chances are it could be somebody inside her room, hide it up on her bed or hide it somewhere and wait on you to come in, and then they rob you and beat you up. See what I'm saying? So you don't want to make that mistake, because you got females, some of them will do that. You know what I'm saying? So don't let no female trick you to talk about because she got a room of her own. No, you tell her you want a room of your own, and the room that you put in your name, that's the room that you take her in. You know what I'm saying? Not a room that she already got. You got to understand, some of these females got pimps that they're working for. And don't think they won't rob you. Don't think they won't trick you up and get you in their room and do something to you. So if you one of them guys that's renting a room, I'm telling you right now, do not take a lot of money with you. Do not wear any jewelry with you. That is a chance of you getting that jewelry taken from you, right? If she one of them type of female, she can end up robbing you herself. So you never know what her intentions are when she comes in the room, you know what I'm saying? So this is why you gotta still lurk and stay focused and pay attention on what's going on when you go in these motels, because there's a lot of stuff be going on in these motels. People be coming up dead in these motels. So the thing with this here, man, is that it's best for you to be safe than to be sorry. You see what I'm saying? So you will want to be aware of what's going on. You don't want to be high, be drunk or whatever, but you in a room with a female, you know what I'm saying? And just say she might be high But she ain't fell asleep. You fell asleep. So now she up running around ramming through your stuff because you sleep. So all I'm telling you is that when you go inside these rooms with a female that you don't know nothing about, pay attention. You know what I'm saying? You really can't be mad at her if she give you a limited time. Like I say, some of them give you a limited time, and they like on the time clock. They might give you an hour. Some of them might give you 30 to 40 minutes. It all depends. But if they haven't let you do what you gonna do with them, and they tell you to get up, all you can do is get up. Now I know some of you guys probably feel some type of way because she ain't let you finish taking care of your business, but you really can't be mad at her, because the deal is that you gotta realize you picked a female that works the street, and her thing is to get the money and go back to the street doing her thing. So you really can't be mad at a female like that. That's why when you in there and when you doing what you're doing with her, you need to hurry up, take care of your business, because like I say, some of these females, they be on the time clock, and they be trying to hurry up and rush you to do your thing because they be trying to hurry up and get out of there. So again, whenever you sleeping in a motel, you always keep your pants on. You sleep in everything. Do not take your clothes off. So if you do have a lot of money in your wallet or anything like that, you need to keep it close to you at all times. And you might want to take your money out, like wait till she go in the bathroom and then hide your money. That way she won't know where you hide it at and stuff like that, right? Take your personal stuff inside the bathroom with you if you go in there and take a motel. Even if you go in there to use the bathroom, you need to take all your personal stuff that you brought with you into the bathroom, because if you leave it in there and she's still in the part sitting on the bed, she can go in your stuff. So you don't want to make that mistake. The deal is that you want to be smart. You don't want to lay nothing around for her to get, because if you do, then that's on you. That's why I'm making this video for people that go and rent rooms. Just know when you rent rooms and you picking up a random person off the street that you don't know anything about, you have to be cautious about the individual that you pick up, because you don't know what their intentions are. You know what I'm saying? You get them in there, they might try to rob you. You get them in there, ain't no telling what they might do. You know what I'm saying? My thing is that, like I say, keep less money. Do not bring a lot of money with you if you're trying to pick up some female. Do not do that. I don't feel like you should keep her overnight. That might be a bad move. You know, it might be a bad thing to do. I think you just need to handle your business and rent the room for like what? I'ma just say an hour. Take care of your business, do what you're gonna do, and let her go on about her business. You know what I'm saying? A lot of females want you to give their money up front because they don't trust guys. They think that the guys might have the wrong intentions coming in the motel, might want to try something else, might try some other funny business. So they are very cautious about, they want you to give their money before they do anything with you. But I'm just telling you guys, don't go in the motel drinking, getting high, smoking and all. You need to stay focused. You need to stay alert so you can be able to see what's going on, because you don't know what kind of female she can be. But no, don't ever let a female trick you going in a room that she got of her own, because For all you know, her pimp probably could have rented that room for her to do her business with, and she tell you to come in there, but you not aware of who might be in that room, hiding somewhere, waiting on you. So that part right there, you don't do. Now, you females, I got to give y'all a little game too. If a dude pick you up and you get the wrong type of vibe, or you feel something ain't right, you call it off. You tell him, nah, I'm not feeling too good. You know what I'm saying? You come up with something and say, nah, I think I'm gonna just pass. I'm not gonna go rent the room. So you tell him, nah, I'm gonna pass. If you do decide to go in a room with a guy, females, always look around the room, because you don't know what's been left in the room. You see what I'm saying? So when you go in the room, you're supposed to look around and stuff before you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Check around, look around, and just to make sure everything is good in the room. Make sure ain't no, some people leave different stuff in the room and it might not be yours, but they left it in there. So I always look around in the room and stuff before you just lay down on the bed or anything. You know what I'm saying? Look around and see what's going on. Pay attention to the guy that you go in the room with, because he might have the wrong intentions. He might not be there to do that other business with you. He might be there trying to, maybe he had intentions want to try to kill you or rape you or anything. You see what I'm saying? So you need to be alert. You need to be aware of that. That means you don't need to be drinking or high. You need to be able to know what's going on. You need to be sober. And another thing, females, if you brought any personal stuff with you, or you got any personal stuff in your purse or anything, you need to take that in the bathroom with you. Don't leave none of that stuff inside the part where he's at. You take all your stuff inside the bathroom with you while you taking your shower. And make sure that you lock the door. Because like I say, you got some guys have the wrong intentions when they go inside these motels. All the time they not going into the motel with you to pay you no money. Some guys don't want to pay you. Some guys, they want to take, you know what I mean? They want to take. They don't want to pay. So you need to be alert and need to be aware of your surroundings when you in the room with a guy. Like I say, if you feel that something ain't right, then you need to just call it out. Tell them, no, I'm not, I don't think I want to rent the room. You know what I'm saying? I think I changed my mind. You know what I'm saying? But don't let him get you in the room after he done paid his money for that room, and then you decide to say, no, you don't want to do anything. No, you tell him ahead of time if you start feeling some type of way. Because if you wait till you get a room, he done paid for the room, chances are now he's pissed off. He's mad at you, so he can take his anger out on you and maybe want to do something bad to you in the room. So, ladies, here's the deal. The reason why I'm telling you, even if you get a guy all night long, do not sleep hard. That's another thing. You need to sleep light. You need to make sure that you got all your, because some of you females, if you work in the street, and sometimes y'all might have money in y'all purse, right? So that's why I'm telling you, you take all your personal stuff in the bathroom with you. You know what I'm saying? You never leave it out in the open or in the other part of the motel room and go in there and take a shower. No, you always take everything in there with you. So you'll know where your stuff at, and you'll be able to watch your stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because if you leave it in there, the person can ram it through your stuff and see what you got in there. So don't never do that. What else? I know some of you females, y'all got a limited time. And y'all limited time is that You only give a man probably 30 to 40 minutes. Like I said, 30 to 40 minutes. Some of y'all probably give them about an hour or something. But you make sure you get your money up front. Never go into a motel room and do something with a guy and don't get your money up front. If he's not willing to give your money up front, and you feel like it's gonna be a problem or something, then you need to just leave. Or you need to just tell him, like, hey, I'm finna leave, because if you're not willing to give my money up front, then I'm not finna do anything with you. So that's why I say sometimes it can become a problem. So it's both ways. And what I mean about it's both ways, sometimes the guy will take it out on the female. He'll start feeling some type of way because you won't do the things that he wants you to do, right? But he done paid for the room. And he feel like that you done stood him up. He feel like that you have wasted his time, right? But you want the money up front before you do anything with him. I get that, ladies. So that's a smart move. You're supposed to get your money for. And if he's not understanding that, and he got a problem with that, then now he's feeling himself. Now he's feeling some type of way because you won't do anything with him until you get your money up front. That's just how the game go. And you guys got to understand, if a female want her money up front before she do anything, you shouldn't have no problem with giving her the money, right? And I can understand why some of you guys don't want to give the money up front, because you feel like she might play some type of game, which they do. You know what I'm saying? You feel like if they give you the money, they might try to find a reason to hurry up and get through and call it off, right? But they done let you did what you did, but they saying that I'm not gonna give your money back. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to do something to them because you figure that you gave the money to them up front, but they didn't really just handle their business like they're supposed to have handled it, right? You know, the female didn't handle her business like she's supposed to have. So she tricked you. In other words, she let you do what you do for a little bit of time, and then she just called it off and say, that's it. You know what I mean? Now you pissed off. So y'all, you gotta be careful with that. The game is very dirty. And like I say, people do all kinds of stuff in motels. And you got some females who play fair. You got some guys are pack fair, but not all of them. So you need to be alert, pay attention. Like I say, if stuff is not right and you feel that it ain't right, or you feel like something is about to go wrong or something, get out the room, go leave, just leave. Find a reason to leave. You know what I'm saying? Best thing for you guys, though, if the female stood you up, I wouldn't put my hands on her or anything. I would just let that be. I would learn from that mistake. I wouldn't make that same mistake again, because you just got to call that a loss, because there's no need for you to put your hands on her, then you go to jail or something like that. So you would just say, yeah, okay, you did that, you got that. And the best thing you can do is just walk out the room and just leave. Don't put your hands on her. You know, tell her, yeah, you got me. You know what I'm saying? She'll get hers on down the road, because she might do that to somebody else, and somebody else might, you know, might do some harm to her. But you don't need to be the person to do it and end up in jail. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be smart. You got to think. You can't be quick to make a mistake and do something that you'll regret. You just have to just charge it to the game, because this is part of the game. People play games when they go in the motel room. Everybody's not playing a fair game. Some is there to take care of business, and some trick you up. You know what I'm saying? Have you thinking they there to do that, and they not there to do that. Then you done paid all your money. This is why I keep telling you, don't pay for the room. Let her pay for it. If she don't have no ID, don't. You tell her that before you get her in the car. Hey, you got a ID to rent the room? And if she don't got no money or ID to pay for the room, then don't do nothing for her. Move on. I hope y'all like this video. I hope you like this video and take heed to what I'm saying, guys. And be more cautious and be smart. Don't make dumb moves, you know what I'm saying? You need to be aware of your surroundings when you taking people into the motel room. But I hope y'all get something out of this video. And if you like this video, share this video and let guys know when you pick up females that work the street, just don't be in a hurry to go in the room and not paying attention to the female that you picked up off the street, because the thing is, you get her in there, like I say, she might not have the good intentions, you know what I'm saying? Or he might not have good intentions, female. So y'all have to be aware of what comes with this, because everybody plays a dirty game. You know, you like I say, she's around a female, and this is around a dude that you getting in a car with. So you have to be aware of these things. So pay attention and stay alert. Stay focused. This is why you don't want to drink. This is why you don't want to get high, because you want to pay attention in that room to everything that's around you. Because if you're not paying attention, anything can go wrong. You see what I'm saying? And then it'll be on you because you didn't stay focused. So I hope you liked the video. If you like this video, you're new, subscribe to the channel, you know, so you can see more up-to-date videos that I do. But yeah, for you guys that like to pick up females off the street and take to the motel, just know, man, don't rent the room, let her rent it. If she ain't gonna rent the room, then you don't need to take her there. See what I'm saying? I'm saying that you let that be her loss, not your loss. Because females, you know what I'm saying, they like to play game when you take them into the room. Not just them, guys do it too. So all this should like snap in your brain, and you should already know, like, wait a minute. If you start feeling something that ain't right, and you feel like it's gonna be funny business, pass it up. You see what I'm saying? Because every female that you pick up or every dude that you get in the car with is not good. You know what I'm saying? Some people have the wrong intentions. And their intentions is to probably go and do something else instead of doing other business with you. So be careful how you do your business with an individual that you take to a motel. Because all the time, it ain't safe to take a person to a motel. Like I told y'all, a lot of stuff goes on in a motel. This is why you got to be cautious and aware of what might happen when you take that chance and go into a motel room. But hope y'all like the video, man. And like I say, share the video and let people know, like, start thinking better than what you're doing. If you have made a mistake, or you have did this before, or you still doing this, and you not paying attention, or you not being aware of what's going on, you done made a few mistakes, or you done got stood up some kind of way, or you done got you know, in a room because you wasn't aware, because you wouldn't focus on the individual that you had in the room with you, and that person then got you, and then you woke up, you wonder where your money went, but you didn't miss your money or nothing until you left the room. That's because you wasn't alert. That's because you wasn't paying attention. That's because you went to sleep after you got drunk or whatever, and the female probably was still up and she got you. And you can't be mad at her. You're going to be mad at you because you brought more money than what you shouldn't have brought with you. Anyway, I hope you like this video. This your boy Mickey D, man. I'm out. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this video, man. I'm out of here.